Hello everyone and welcome back to, welcome to Let's Roleplay Blades in the Dark, starring GM Witcher.
Yo yo.
And of course, joining us as always is me, Duhad. Welcome me. It's a pleasure to be here, me. I've always been a fan of myself. Why, thank you, me. We also have the ever lovely Balil.
It was AFK.
Oh, who is gone?
Or something.
As usual, we
There we go.
Oh, good.
Fucking, for some reason, TeamSpeak doesn't pick up when I'm pressing the fucking button. God damn it.
That's weird.
Balil, as always. And we have Morath joining us, which is always nice.
A regular visitor.
Indeed. And so we're playing a game that Winter here introduced us to. We're not sure if this is going to be like a short, like little one-shot thing that we're doing right now. We know that we're eventually going to do a Blades in the Dark campaign. This might be episode 1 of that, or this might be a one-shot before we eventually do that, because we still have to finish Strange Bedfellows 2 and Divided Kingdom 2. So, yeah. Zombie was out this week, so we're doing this.
Improvisation!
Hey, it's pretty good.
It's, just to get this setting out of the way, Dishonored is a very easy touchstone for the series, but it is the year of 1847 of the Imperium, which united all the scattered islands of the Cataclysm. Glory to His Majesty the Immortal Emperor.
For the Emperor.
The
Probably an
implied spirits of the dead, free to roam the world since the gates of death were shattered in the Cataclysm, prey on every living thing in the blasted deadlands between cities. The port of Duskfall, which is where all these characters are, is, like every city stronghold in the Imperium, an electrified towers circling around it in order to keep the spirits away. And both these spirits and some cults often arrange. I've read that absolutely horribly, but spirits come out of the body and haunt, and some people don't want. Some people want that, so some people make that impossible. Make the destructions of the bodies impossible. And it is very good for the black market. And now let us introduce our crew, starting with the Duhads first.
Actually, we should probably start with the boss.
Actually, yeah, let's start with our boss, William.
Boss. My character's name is Dinoco Malfesian. Her alias is Peking Duck. She's a woman who seems to have constantly half-open eyes. What's known by people who have met her is that her hands are extremely cold. Constantly wears like wool clothing, like thick wool clothing, as if she's like cold and it's winter time. Her hair tends to be very unkempt, but has a sort of soft face with extremely dark eye circles, and she tends to wear glasses as well. And her descent is Akaros, which is basically a rich background from the sort of capital coastline areas. And she used to be involved in law before a little mishap where where during one of her extremely drunk stupors, she burned down an entire a sort of information hall for the police. Yeah.
That might do it.
Next, our muscle.
Muscle is a slightly appropriate term.
Much as it is.
He's So, my character's name is Wandsworth Carlisle Pendleton Pemberton the Fourth. He's ex-Scovian Navy. The reason I say ex is because the Scovian government was overrun and abolished because, well, they all died, and so the military went into disarray. He ended up getting involved in the underground to ensure that the Scovian refugees were taken care of. So, roughly about, as much as he can give them, he does. But he essentially is his lab and quarters are probably the best indicator. He looks like he never left the military. He still wears his uniform. His stuff is, his racks are still neat. He's still an engineer at heart. He was a ship's engineer. So that never left.
Do people call you?
People call him the commander because that was his rank, and they never stopped calling him that because his rank insignia is still visible.
Alright, and now on to Duhad.
All right, and the final member of the team is Cassandra Kane. She is a bastard daughter of a noble family in Scovin. Scovin is an island that is actually separate from the rest of the locations that the game world takes place in. She's essentially an outsider. People from her homeland are actually usually called strangers, and they are looked down with derision, partly because they have demonic blood running through their veins. And in Cassandra's case, that manifests through her having a very pallid and sickly appearance with a slight hunch to her back and pale, dead-looking eyes that are very unnerving. Which actually earned her street nickname, Corpse Eyes, which is the only thing that her teammates actually know her as. Her shtick is that she is a slide. She works well at getting into places, gathering information, warming up to people, basically learning all she can, stealing what she can't, and then slipping out and selling the information that she collected on the black market, which works well for her. Unfortunately, she has something of a vice, because every character in this game has a vice, and hers is that she is a sadistic pleasure seeker. She's in pretty tight with the Church of the XD the Flesh, which is the local religious organization, which believe in extreme forms of pleasure, but has made an enemy of the Lost, which is a group of essentially vigilantes, because she has a bad habit of brutalizing prostitutes. Her closest associate is a gang leader named Bazo Baz, and the closest thing she has to a real adversary is a furious prostitute named Nyrix, who got the Lost on her case after Cassie bit her ear off. And all of these individuals, just to get this out of the way, all these individuals are now working for an organization headed up by Blue Eagle's character, whose name is
Dynica.
And the name of this organization that I can establish is the Devious Wombats, which is a very professional group of information acquirers and sellers. And they work out of a retrofitted, bar with a secret back room referred to as the Winking Wombat.
Just a point of correction, Scotland is essentially Scotland. You're talking about the T1.
Oh, right.
With
I fucked it up. All right, whatever. Point is, you know where I'm from.
Yeah,
Tychorus.
Yeah. My character's from Scotland, by the way.
Okay, so yeah, I say I'm from Scotland because people tend not to like it as much when they find out that I'm from the freaky outsider demon race.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's our crew.
Yeah. So, during one of your just after one of your previous collections and selling of all of the beautiful information, you get a letter. You get a small letter placed inside on a table in your secret hideout. You all see it generally, and it reads as, "Hello, I am looking for information. I am looking for information to help acquiesce some supplies. If you are interested, please visit me and she gives the address, but you immediately know it's from Chanter Hall, which is a very wealthy area of Duskfall.
All right. Hey, boss, this looks like it could be worth something.
Put it on the list.
All right. I tack it onto a board labeled list, which has no other jobs currently written on it.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone, what's next on the list of jobs?
Let's see here. We got a mission coming in from Chanter Hall.
Any other ones?
No.
Okay. Alright, everyone, pack up. Let's go.
You got it, boss. I put on my dark mirrored my dark black sunglasses to hide my creep ass corpse eyes.
Chanter Hall, you said?
That's the one.
Yes.
Yeah. Bunch of prissy no goods up that direction. Alright.
Well, hey, if you don't want to go.
Hey, it's a job, which makes us money. I only get money if I do participate in the job.
Funny how that works.
Look, it's a soldier's right to complain, okay? That is a thing we are allowed to do.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. By the way, GM, fine clothes and
Yes.
is this should we pack for the job when we go over there, or should we? Do we not have to do that?
You would believe that you should probably pack for a job.
Okay.
Okay, for my first thing is I'm gonna bring a fine bottle of whiskey.
All right.
For schmoozing.
Yes, my vice.
Yeah.
I have a shitload of things that don't have any weight to them, like a fine covered identity, a vial of slumber essence, concealed palm pistol, and the spirit bane charm. What the fuck does a spirit bane charm do?
It keeps spirits away. Or it adds to resistance rolls from attacks made by spirits.
Oh, okay.
Very classy.
Everybody has one. This is why it's like an inconspicuous item.
Yeah. Everyone knows.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna bring blueprints as well.
all right. You can do that. I would guess you would do for the area in Chanter Hall.
Yeah.
Sorry. Either of you two bring anything else?
Yeah, I'm bringing I'm bringing with me the documents, a small collection of slim volumes on various topics, including registry, nobility, city watch, blah 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 blah. My subterfuge supplies and some fine clothes and jewelry. Oh wait, shit, that's those are some things that are icon blah blah blah. Those come free. So in that case, I'm just bringing with me my fine disguise kit. Oh boy.
I'm bringing. Oh, go ahead.
By the way, this game.
I'm
has
also
a
gonna bring
flashback.
armor.
This game has a flashback.
All right.
You don't need to plan out like this.
All right,
Like,
yeah.
You can say, "Oh, I brought this along with already."
Okay, well, it's fine.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
know what I'm bringing with me.
Alright, yeah. If you already did, then alright. So you all, so you all eventually reach the address, and what do you do?
Let's see here.
Who's the name on the thing?
The name on the lecture, if I have this, is Cyril Miller. Cyrene Miller.
We should
That's
find
his
Miller
name.
first.
No, like that. Like going there will get you to her. You believe?
Oh well, what the fuck? Who by the person? Who is the person that we're supposed to meet up with?
Cyril Miller.
Yeah. She gave us an address to attend.
To talk to her about this, about what is to come.
All right,
You
boss.
said
Well,
going
permission
there
for
will
you.
get you hurt.
No, to her.
sure. Yeah.
To her.
That's what I heard.
Okay. No.
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe
we're just going there to talk to her, which I am perfectly fine with. We are a professional group of individuals who are in a very important line of work. So I'm just going to, put on my finery and my fine glasses and walk in like I own the place.
Yep. I'm going to come in my uniform. And with my tinker's tools, proudly displayed, but they're in a nice, neat leather satchel.
All right.
And my service rifle, because I go everywhere with it.
I
All
just,
right.
Yeah, as the doors are kicked open, or like pushed open, I just shout into the hall, "Honey, I'm home!"
You open up this door. You see one woman like sitting in a luxurious-looking living room with multiple chairs thrown out for seating and converging in front of a table. She looks at you in shock as you kick down her door.
Yeah. Hey, nice place you got here, Toots. All right, what's the deal then?
Well, I am trying to raid a contender's facilities as quick and quietly as possible. And she just has a envelope like already placed onto the table and slides it over.
Sweet. Hey, boss, you want to take a look at that?
Yeah. Dinah Cut quickly snatches it up and looks very closely with it with her squinting ass eyes.
Within this, it basically gives you the address so you can try to find it within your books, and it also gives you a brief description of what you are trying to figure out where they are in order to get. You are trying to go to the raid. It will be of the mansion of Cantor and Corey Pharaohs. And you are looking for 3 things in order to report back to them. 1 is fine, but there are 3 things that, for the most pay, will, if you can find them. There is some sort of laboratory hidden somewhere within the compound, not compound, but house. There is some sort of jewel. From reports, a ruby, and a large ruby, and then a series of letters from a very important person of Duskfall. That is all she knows. Yeah,
you're still queuing up when Winter's speaking. Do you have it on toggle or hold or push to talk?
No, I was just fucking with them.
Oh god. So those are the three things that you were trying to find in order.
Okay, the wording of
the
a lot
actual
of that
things
was
to
really
come
confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it's kind of hard to speak when you can hear.
And doing
You're
the
tr-
no, like even though I was like fucking with it, that all that did was change the volume of your speech. I meant by the wording of it.
okay,
was
so let
kinda
me get this
confusing to
straight.
me.
Hold on, I think I got this. Boss. You want us to go into this place here, right? And you want us to find three things: a laboratory. What was the other two ones?
a ruby and a series of ledgers.
Okay, so you want us to find a bunch of ledges, a ruby, and a secret laboratory. You know, find out where all that shit is, write it all down on a little piece of paper, hand it back to you. Is that the idea?
Yes, that would be a simple way about it. Yes.
Actually, I don't know. Can I change that? Oh, I can. Yes. Wait, I think I can turn up. Wait, I don't know. I think priority speaker is off for you now, Bleel. I think.
Yeah, I took care of that.
Oh, coolio.
Okay. Right. So anyway. Okay. Right. So you want us to find all these things. Fantastic. I think we can handle that one, right, boss?
Yeah.
All right. So the question
Well-
is, this place. Okay, it looks like it's it's pretty tight up, right? So how do you anticipate us getting in there, right?
Well, that is part of your job, isn't it?
Oh, wow. Okay, sure. Why not? Tell you what, is there any parties going on, any social events, anything going on that's a little bit fun, maybe a little bit of crazy? Hey?
I don't think there's any within that mansion, but I'm sure they're in 2 days. The owners are going to be away for their own social gathering at a different location.
Pretty good. That's what you were doing. You going to be off of that thing as well?
So what building it is? Is it again?
It's a mansion in Canterbury.
So do you want the ruby, or is that just a way to entice us to rob the place of ledgers?
Well, we're trying to completely ruin this family. Taking the riches is just a very easy way of doing that.
Hey, whoa. We do not take physical goods, okay? We are purely information, all right? We don't want to deal with any of that extra crap.
I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for the information about that. So that I can send the real team in.
All right, great. Beautiful to hear. And exactly what is our paycheck? We don't work for charity.
Your paycheck is 3 gold if you can find one of them, 4 gold, 3 coin if you find one of them, 4 coin if you find 2, and 6 coin if you can find all 3.
Oh boy, boss, you hear that? 2 coins.
How much is that is there a lot in actuality in this game?
4 coin is like a very nice jewel. 6 coin is like a good monthly take for a small business.
Yeah, I look at the boss. I'm like, you hear that? This generous lady is willing to pay us less than half of what we could make in a legitimate enterprise for risking our lives for her. What a generous lady! Yeah, I can tell why the lower classes is so. I can't even tell why the lower classes are so upset at these people.
Yes, you should thank your friend Adil Forag, which is your noble contact, for helping me find you guys.
Yeah, I'll be thanking him real quick. Hey, Spider, what's your name? What's your nickname?
Well, it's Dynaka's the character, but they have Peking Duck as their.
Right. Hey, Peking Duck. Yeah, come over here a second. You too, Commander. Right, come on, around here, right here. Come on, pull it in. I'm gonna put my arms on your shoulders like that, so we can talk in a little huddle here. All right, this is bullshit. This is bullshit, and we know this is beneath us. I don't trust this sneaky bitch.
I just kind of look at both of you. We're supposed to trust people?
hey, this is a business all about trust, all right? If you can't trust your business partners, then who can you trust, right? And this lady, she wants to go into business with us. That makes her our business partner. That makes her someone we need to be able to trust. You trust her?
I don't trust any of the nobility. But
Exactly.
more to the point, the thing that we have to trust is that she'll pay.
Yeah, but that's the thing,
And
ain't
I don't think she'll have a problem with it.
Yeah, but here's the deal. She is rich. Okay, she lives in this old house. Let me tell you something. I grew up in a place like this. People like this, people who live in places like this, they got money. She is squeezing us for peanuts. I say we squeeze her right back. She wants this stupid jewel or this ledges or this dungeon, mad scientist, or whatever the fuck it is. I say she's gonna have to pay top dollar. What do you say?
Right. Well, can I do the talking here for a bit?
Oh, sure. Go ahead, Commander. You're great with those words. Hey, Spider. Pekin Duck. Sorry. I apologize. I keep on forgetting your name. Listen, you're the boss here, okay? You want to make that the call on exactly when we want to stop squeezing, when we're going with it? That's all to you, okay?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. So
I'll wring my hands for when I
just squeeze my
indicate.
shoulder. It's a much easier thing for me to interpret.
So you're
'Cause you
back
could
from
be-
your little meeting.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look up at the lady. Oh. So, you're trying to ruin this family. I understand that. However, those ledgers are the ledgers alone are worth far more. The information on the ledgers alone are worth far more than you're operating. So, with the information you've given us, we could gather that information and sell it to you at our more reasonable rates, and pay you for the minor amount of information that you gave us in exchange.
That sounds like a sway roll.
Mm-hmm. I'm not done yet, but I'm trying to throw on an air of authority here.
Okay, so you're
Like, this
trying
is
to
what
change
we
it to a
could
command
do.
roll.
Yes. I'm putting on the... Look, you gave us very little and expect a lot from us. That's not who we are. And this is not what we do.
All right then.
We don't work for measly handouts.
6 coin is quite a bit, I must say.
Not for those ledgers you're speaking for.
Now roll command.
Can somebody... I have 2 in command, so if somebody
I'll
would
roll
roll it for me.
2d6 for you.
Yeah. Tell me the highest.
1 and a 3, so 3.
It's a bad outcome. So, 1 to 3 is a bad outcome. 4 to 5 is a partial success, and a 6 is a full success. Just to let you know. Well, I don't seem to like your attitude towards this.
Wait. If you have a certain skill, what does that
It means
sway?
you throw more dice.
Right, but as far as situations go, does that add any dice to the roll?
What do you mean? I don't think I understand what you're saying.
The fact that we change speakers
Yes.
would mix up the conversation, might throw her off a bit. These are things that might add die to the roll to get a better result. So, like, situational differences.
I don't think you were
changes,
quite that persuading.
That changes your stance and how much effectiveness you are. I didn't tell you. I should have told you this, but there's 3 positions: controlled, risky, and desperate. I thought that was I called that as a risky with a standard effect level. So, if you want to debate that, you can.
I would say that it was a bit. I would say that it was more of a controlled situation because I was because like in high society. Essentially, what this is saying is our real guns are coming to the table now. Our negotiating guns are coming to the table.
All right. That will change her reaction a bit. Oh. Well, like I said, 6 coins is a lot. Like, a lot of money, especially for you folk who probably don't see three a day.
That is true, but you do, and you're the one who's requiring the service.
I gesture over
And you're asking
Peking.
for some. And you're asking for something that is worth a lot.
Like hold on, I quickly slip over to Blue's character and lean into her.
I'm busy.
Was it?
Yeah. I have nothing.
On his Blue, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I lean into you and hey boss, if this doesn't go well, how do you want to make sure that we don't have to deal with this coming back to bite us in the long term?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we can't get legging around that we let people strong arm us like this. If she's not willing to pay up, we got to make sure that it ends here. The buck stops here.
Oh shit! You're asking
The
me to shoot
issue is that I
somebody.
don't have a ghost contract.
That's true. I'm thinking about something more along the lines of turning her into a ghost as a contract.
That
A
is
contract,
my
I need
job.
stabbing.
That wasn't my character saying that, but okay.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, technically, in universe, ghost contract is a thing. It's a thing that you do. So I don't know how to perform a ghost contract. It's fine. I'm saying more along the lines of, we, poke, if you know what I mean. Not the fun kind either. Well, the pretty fun kind. Yay.
I'm confused.
I'm saying we stab her to death.
Right now?
If she doesn't pay up, obviously. I mean, we don't want to go and stab away good money, but I mean, if it's going to be a problem. Come on, boss. I've been good all week. Come on, come on.
So my job, what you're asking to do is mine.
The skin is so pretty.
Hold on, sorry. God damn it, I keep forgetting that I have to fucking push to talk. Alright, so, what is it? So, Dynica, eyes around the room. So Winter, how expensive would you say the items in the room are?
Collectively, 7 coin.
So, way more than what we'd be paid for this job.
In the best case scenario.
1 coin, yes.
It's one more than we would get paid for in the best case scenario, but still way more than if we only got one.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah.
All right. I go over and tap Commander on the shoulder.
I lean my head back so that you can whisper.
Pete King says that this whole place is worth a lot more than she's offering. We're gonna dump her and take the stuff.
Yeah. I back up.
I love how we turned this entire campaign on its
Oh, there goes my notes. Let's do this.
Hold on. So I'm gonna look up at the lady. So, essentially, what you've offered is what you will pay once the job is done. What about previous? We have expenses and whatnot to work out as well.
If you want, I can take 2 coin, and I'll help push that over to help you pay for your expenses. If that's what you wish for.
If you call it 3, I can also get you a crew to acquire the acquire the items after you've had their locations marked out.
I'm just gonna throw a dice real quick. No, I already have a very effective crew for me.
For you?
Yes.
You mean... I'm just gonna like put my thing down. I'm going to do the whole thing where it's like I'm gonna look kind of like up in the air, look down. Do you often deal in intrigue of this nature?
Pretty often.
Yes.
It's good.
It's
to
our
show off
specialty.
competition.
This is our specialty. You've reached into the underground. As far as the underground goes, we know people to get your items.
Mm-hmm. I'm
So-
listening.
I'm not. We can put you in touch with those people who are very effective at this sort of thing, and that for the price of essentially a coin, we can get you the crew to do afterwards what we sketch out, and then you can negotiate with them. I'll even throw in a crew that's really bad at negotiation.
He knows some pretty terrible people.
Well, I don't want terrible people. I want people
I know good
who can use
thieves.
it. Alright, fine. 3 coin.
Alright.
And that's on top of anything we make for doing your job.
No, I said that would be from what you would get.
Oh, whoa.
Let me
whoa.
pour you a
Yeah.
drink. And Dynica pulls out a superfluous bottle of whiskey from her coat and begins to pour a drink for her and herself.
Was it already open beforehand?
She opens it right then and there.
Alright. She'll give a nod and slowly take the glass and take a sip of it.
I'll bring the glass to her,
Alright.
and I'm going to, through my, essentially through the signet ring that I have, add an alchemical ingredient.
Oh god!
I mean, you could have just used one of my vial of slumber essence.
Slumber essence is sleep. I am adding.
True.
I'm essentially conversationally roofing her.
Awesome.
So essentially a mixture of sodium pentothal, but
That sounds like a finesse roll.
it might be a finesse roll. Sure. Circumstantial bonuses?
I would say a great effect, but desperate.
Okay, I have a question. What do your you have if you have the whatever black dots next to the thing and you have it upgraded, how does that affect the roll? Because
It's how many dice you're actually throwing.
okay, so how many? What D is the dice?
D6.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense then.
Yeah.
It would be desperate. Well, actually, I don't know if I'd call it desperate. I would call it normal, but also we are talking about a thing that is well hidden on my character.
True.
And other than that, I'll push myself.
Okay,
Sure.
so risky, and you take the 2 stress, I want to say? Yeah, 2 stress.
Pushing yourself is 1.
Then okay, then the sheet's wrong.
Mm.
I thought I was helping someone. Was one. Then
I am
was that-
helping her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
So then it would be Belil rolling if you're helping.
Of
Yes.
finesse or of
Yeah.
Finesse.
what? Oh, I don't have anything in that.
Okay, then Graham probably should.
Wait,
do
that
it
makes no sense. Wait, what?
No, Graham, you're pouring poison
Well,
into
yeah, this is a finesse of putting the thing in. So I'd say it could be Belil pushing herself to help you by distracting her.
Oh, okay.
So if
Alright.
you want to push yourself for 1 stress,
So do you want
You can.
to? Do you want to roll the distraction too? Because
distraction comes up normally. That is pushing yourself, is to make that
Okay.
distraction.
Okay.
So if you take 1 stress point, it will give Graham another die.
which would bring me up to 2 die. Or no, finesse. That would be 3. So
Since I have 2 dice, it would be 3.
yeah.
I guess I'll.
I will roll that.
Yeah, it's not working together, so it technically counts as multiple d6s because we're a thieves guild.
Yes.
All right, awesome. Yeah, so we each
actually
six
get
counts as a
2.
threat.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want me to roll that for you?
No, I got this actually.
Okay.
I don't trust your dice.
Oh,
Nuffle is all.
Yeah, I want to use my rigged dice.
cool.
So tell me your highest.
I got a 2, a 5, and a 6.
Okay, that's 1 critical.
Okay, you got a 6. So you do this without any problems. Danica is completely distracting her, taking a little bit of stress from having to really talk to this woman who she probably doesn't
She's
really care
bypassing
for.
her own drunken stupor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just like plop in the thing and to her.
She will nod and take a sip of the drink.
Oh, doesn't
Yeah.
he also like put a notch on? Doesn't Marath put a notch on his prowess bar because he got a 6 on a danger roll?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, put a notch on that sucker.
Awesome.
Alright, so yeah, we poisoned her drink.
She starts to wobble a little bit in her chair, and she just presses. She like slams her hands down on the table, clutching it as she slowly starts to stand.
Hold on, I dash forward like, wait a minute, I have a lot of experience with this exact situation. Hold on. Run forward and like grab her by the hand and kind of like gently guide her so she doesn't like fall forward onto her face.
All right. She gives a little nice smile as she nearly trips on her own shoes.
Yeah, like,
As
oh,
she.
you're pretty. You have pretty eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Can I have
I want
them?
to roll a consort.
Yeah. 3.
3. So that would be.
I'm not actually trying to consort her, by the way. I'm just like complimenting her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, she also
Then
is
just say you
fucking
don't
like
wanna roll.
drugged now.
Yeah. So she's like, no. I'm like, yeah. You got pretty eyes. Can I have them?
What?
Yeah. Right. Can I? You know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like smiling, like grinning really big at her, and going like, yeah.
Like she nearly topples over again, just
Ooh.
clutching
No, no,
onto
no.
her arm.
Yeah, I'm like just holding her now and kind of swinging gently around the room. Like, no, 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 no sleepy time till the fun's over. Your pretty little eyes. You don't want
Yeah,
to
I'm
give
gonna
them to me?
I'm gonna turn towards Doc at this point and say, I'm gonna look around.
All right. So you can do a survey roll, I would say.
Yes, survey. I don't have anything in.
Do you still want to do that? Because if you do that, it would be a 2d6 and you take the lowest.
Oh, for the love of...
But yeah, she is now very just kind of groggy in holding on to.
Hold on.
Knowing my prey, I am going to look in the obvious space for her safe.
Hold on. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm rolling survey because this is my... Yes! Okay, I got a 6 on my survey, which is a 2 dice. So as I dance around the room with this semi-conscious woman, Cassandra starts just like going like, dance, swing, point, that's valuable. Dance, swing, point, that's valuable. Dance, swing, point. Seriously, grab that. It's worth a ton.
So, do you follow the pointing?
I'm actually looking for her set of ledgers.
Oh, well
So-
I'm like an information broker or an information thief, so I'm like pointing at valuable information, or like this place where I got a crit success on this, so I'm like, yes, exactly that.
And you're in the room is going to be completely clean. There are like 2 other rooms within this house that will probably have a desk, like in the bedroom, you would assume.
Yeah. But I'm going to use my predatory nature to hunt out this woman's safe.
Yeah. Alright. I'll give it to you.
Awesome. On my first die, I rolled a 6, but I have 2 die. If you want me to continue rolling, I will.
Go for a crit. As well.
I rolled a 5. I don't know what that does.
No, that's not a crit. That's just you got 6. So you find a desk full of letters as well as the safe. So you did very good in finding what you wanted.
All right. I'm going to wreck the mechanism of the safe.
How would you do that?
I love how we're robbing her blind.
Literally, in
Can't
fact.
do anything about it.
Yes. So I'm a tinker. This is kind of what I do, right? So essentially, what I'm doing is I'm going to tinker with it. I'm going to hack it with tinker, essentially. I'm going to craft from a cup and some tubing that I randomly have in my kit. I'm going to craft a thing so that I can hear the lock when it changes, or when the tumblers fall into place.
Yeah, and you just flash back to find it, and that's how you use the flashback system. You can take stress for how much of a flashback it is, but
Here's a question. So are there any you know how spirits come if you don't have like Spirit Bane Charm, for an example, right?
Yeah.
they are generally held away by the electrified walls of the city.
It's for people who die inside and aren't discovered. But I think all of us carry the charm.
Does
like,
this apply for animals as well?
I don't think so.
But yeah, so the cup I would try to like find on her desk, like the thing that's holding her pencils, and then that stuff. For the tinkering roll, I rolled a 1 and a 6.
1 and 6, so you got the 6. That was a very controlled with a standard effect. So you open the safe after 2 minutes of kind of ruffling with it due to what you're doing, and you find some nice looking jewelry, as well as a few letters.
Alright, I'm going to copy the letters. And also
yeah.
copy the letters. Any books that I find that are handwritten by her, I'm going to take. And
So,
any letters that I find, I'm copying. Any books that I find in her handwriting, I'm just taking.
So in the end, you steal three books of her own handwriting, and you copy 5 letters that seem important. The others seem like junk.
Okay.
So what is Danica doing? As
Danica is
Danica, sorry.
studying.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. Some of the information that she can find on basically anyone connected to this lady, and basically, so like any other sources of wealth that they could find.
You can find friends and like neighbors, kind of general information, and you can even find some business like models and showing like how some businesses are going to thrive and some are just going to fall due to her own events.
Oh shit! Is there a stock market?
There is no official stock market, but I'm sure the black market. I'm sure, like, if you individually go up to talk to someone, you can probably try to get a stock.
I'll write down a bunch of this.
Right.
And save it. I'd also like to write down a note that has this apartment's address on it.
Not an apartment, it's like a full-on.
Or whatever, this place's address, saying that, and then also write down that it's unlocked, and that there is some riches, with quotation marks around it, laying on the couch.
Oh god. Okay,
This is just something I'm saving for later.
Yeah. Oh, and I am taking one.
Roll a study, but
yeah. I am taking one of the nicer but smaller pieces of jewelry to give to my friends at to give to the lost friends.
All right.
To help them increase the amount of vigilante people are doing.
Bad vigilantes.
Yeah. Or maybe to them, but somebody where I know it will make a good for a good cause. And then I'm gonna come. Yeah. Then I'm gonna come out of that room and be like, I think we'll take the job.
Oh dear. So her at this moment, Cassandra is sitting on top of the woman's like midsection, and like holding her hands over the fire in the fireplace. The woman's head is currently roasting on said fire. It's like, oh wow, this is a miscommunication.
Is she still alive?
I grab her like by the shoulders and yank her up. You still alive, sweetie? Oh look, she's still. Oh no, she. Oh yeah, it's like kinda. Oh my god, she is hilarious though. I gotta say, this one right here, I haven't had this good of a time in a while. You know, I start tugging on my ear a real long while.
Danica would like to pour a bunch of the whiskey on her face to prevent infection.
So that face is still on fire. So
well.
Boom.
Oh wait, what? How is it on fire still?
Her hair's on fire and her face is on fire. So if you pour whiskey on her.
Well then she'll quickly put it out and then do that.
Oh, please don't. She's already lost her eyes, her sense of hearing, her mouth, her tongue's exploded. Yeah, no, seriously. All of her skin, torched. Her teeth, blackened and cracking. Let's face it, at this point, it's a kindness just to put her out of her misery. So yeah, we should put the fire out.
No.
So,
Oh.
so this woman's completely and utterly useless to us now, but we do
Yes.
have the fact that they are. But we do have the job that is still there to do. We know that they are going to be out. I mean, even if they're not actually
And we
going to
know
the
that
party
they have
anymore,
a bunch of jewels there too.
yeah, we're okay. So we're taking all the jewels, but we do have this new heist to go on. Like, we know that at least they'll go to her funeral, if only to piss on her grave. Like,
That's true. And hey, okay, I severely am disappointed by your attitude. Toasty here is not worthless, not to me anyway. Okay, she is a very fine value. Oh, she's
Dynaco
dead
would
now.
like to. Dynaco would like to pick up the woman, put her on the couch, and use some of like I guess like a coat or something. You know, like a piece of cloth to just tie her arms and legs, and then write a sign, "Open for business," and just put it like just above it on the couch.
Oh god.
I feel like we did good work today. I feel like we've struck a blow for the underclass. I feel like going forward, we have a new sense of purpose, a new heroic goal to work towards. The bourgeoisie have had it good for too long, and we are going to make the world a better place. I slap the roasted corpse with the welcome sign taped to it. We are gonna be the good guys.
All right. So we're gonna leave.
Alright, so you leave.
And on my way out, as we pass through the bad part of town, nearby or whatever, any part of town, to any obvious what would be rapists or people that would probably get off to fucking a corpse, Dynica hands them the letter with the address on it.
Alright then.
Yeah, and each time she does, I hand them a little fish hook. Here you go. Here you go. Leave a tab. Let us know how many people enjoyed the services. She was a dear friend of ours. Do not let her death go to waste. Ah, you're an angel, an evil, terrible angel, and I love you. Mwah.
Alright, so so you know that this feels like it's gonna have some rippling effects in the future.
How?
Relations have changed.
They won't know who it was.
Like, no, we're still openly giving out, like, these invitations to do this.
Yeah, giving out invitations to low-life scum.
Yeah. There are factions that are just low-life scum that you're helping.
Awesome.
Well, obviously we're wearing disguises. Duh.
Now, if you are, then
Yeah.
then there won't be changes.
Yeah. No, we've got like masks on with big noses
wearing
and like bowler
Groucho
hats.
Marx glasses.
No, we got like these masks with huge noses, and we've got like bowler hats and big white suits with weird white like diaper things. And as we walk along, we're like tapping our canes and handing out these flyers.
All right. So you do that. And where do you want to go? Do you just want to go back?
Oh, frankly, Cassandra doesn't care where we're going. She's just whistling, singing in the rain as she follows along.
Yeah, I'd say for us to go back so that we can resupply and properly plan.
All right. So you go back to your place, your lair, your hidden lair, through your fine rooftop roots, and you meet up on the table. You meet up around a table. I assume you can change that if you want.
Who wants a glass of milk? It's fortifying.
fortifying glass of milk for the burnt lady?
No, for us. I think we had a very exciting day, and I think we all deserve a glass of milk at our bar.
Well, I mean, as long as you add some vodka to it, I don't think I'll,
Of course,
Make that double for me.
Of course, my dear Droogs. Here you go, and here you go.
By the way, my vice is not actually alcohol. Govlandish.
That's totally fair.
Everyone drinks a little bit now and then.
My vice is hedonism. Sadistic hedonism.
Mine is obligation and duty.
So yes, you all meet up, you all have a nice cup of milk with some vodka, and you have all this information about this heist that you can help pull to someone else if you wish.
Yeah, somebody else is gonna also be looking for that information.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Plenty of people.
so we have the information of when they're going to be out of the house. I am going to create a device to bypass their locks.
Alright. That's going...
That's going to be a tinker roll.
yeah, that would be a tinker roll.
A 4 and a 5.
It takes you... since you don't really know what lock you kind of made a few. For different kinds of locks. But you feel like you have sufficiently enough to open lock. It took you quite a bit of time, though.
Yeah. This is while I'm enjoying the drink at the bar. So then but while I'm doing this, because I'm also out in the main area, right?
Mm-hmm.
I look to the others. I want the jewel.
Ah, that's unprofessional.
We can sell the information. I'm not going to be selling the jewel. I'm going to be giving it away. But I want the jewel.
Oh, that is exceptionally kind of you. You are a kind soul. I say we get the jewel. What do you say, boss? I've been good ever since we left the mansion.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Delightful.
All right.
She takes she downs the rest of her drink.
Yeah.
So,
That is all.
by my estimation, we'll have at least an hour of unfettered time in the house.
Makes perfect sense to me.
After that, we can use some of our underway in order to some of our sewer routes and whatnot to get back to the house. Or back to base.
You believe that will pretty easily be done.
Yeah.
Alright, so you can... So would you like to work on anything before the day, or would you like to just start with your heist? Would you like to try to gather some more info?
Well,
I would
obviously, I'm going to get my friend to give me some, give me the exact blueprints of that mansion.
Mm-hmm. He can... We'll RP that out in a second, but... Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. I am actually going to go to the cabbies
Alright.
that hang out at our bar.
Yep.
And I'm going to essentially try to schmooze out of them and kind of ask questions about, you know, hey, how long do they typically spend on outings like this? And do they make you wait around? You know, like, is it a hassle to deal with these folk and all that?
Yeah. We'll RP that in a second, and what would you like to do in the downtime?
Other than that, just make tools.
That's right in Duhad, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be meeting up with Bazo Baz, the gang leader.
All right.
I got a bit of a job for him.
All right. So all three of you go out into your own little adventures. Scram is the first one because it's right next to him. There are plenty of people. There are quite a few cabbies sitting around having a drink.
So, what is the name of the people that we're robbing? I mean, stealing information from?
The one that you got the information from, Miller, Cantor
Be right back.
and Coraline Farros is the place with the jewels and all that.
Oh man! So I'm sitting there more as a tinker than anything else, right? Because I've defrocked. I've taken off my coat. I'm just in my engineer's cup. Man, Pharaoh, you said?
Yeah, them Farros kids. Ugh, they're the worst.
Shit, man. No, I just had a job up there. Apparently, one of them got some sort of gunk stuck in their. What? Hold on. Out of character, real quick. What are the things that keep the ghosts at bay? The shockers that they have out of the household.
They're just called the electrified towers. That are around the city. Yeah.
They got something in their personal electric thing that keeps a ghost at bay. And so they're all like, hey, we need somebody to fix it. Fuck them, dude. They paid out no coin whatsoever.
Yeah, that's like them to never pay a cent for anything. But silver, I mean. Makes pretty much sense in this world.
So, I mean, like, how often do they make you guys go out and take them around?
All the time. Going from one place to another, make us wait the whole time, pay us, two fucking coin for all of our afternoon. What's such a waste of time, them arrows.
What about when they go to those damn parties?
That they make us stay all night and like till curfew.
Oh man. That's gotta be some rough stuff.
Aye to that, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna pour him a drink on the house.
Thank you.
Flashback one with him. Right, that increases our timetable to about 4 hours. And I'm gonna be like, hey man, you keep safe. Make sure you're not the one that has to take them. Apparently they have a party this weekend, from what I heard while I went through from everybody.
Oh, just great. You will give like a polite nod of the head as you turn around.
If it is, you have a free drink on me. I know the kind of bullshit that goes on in that house. And then I'm gonna go back to tending the bar.
Now on to Peking Duck.
Yeah, what?
On to
Peking Duck. Dynica. Sweet.
Dynica. I forget her name.
Yeah,
well, her
Lisa's
street
Peking
name
Duck.
is Peking Duck.
Yeah. So what's your friend's name again?
So I'm meeting my my good buddy August, the master architect, who would have access to pretty much all the architecture. What? All the blueprints. Oh, that was Morat.
It was Morat's alternate phone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So but wasn't he speaking through his phone?
No,
he's
I was.
Okay.
I was speaking through my phone. My phone got disconnected violently.
Okay.
That's
Anyway.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, he would have access to pretty much all the blueprints in the city.
Yeah. He's a very suitable gentleman for running this place. He has a nice suit on.
So Danica just walks up to him and he goes, "Hey, Arius, buddy.
Yeah, Miss Danica.
All right. So, you know how you're open for whenever I need you for a job or anything like that, right? You know,
Yeah, we're pretty good. You pay me well, and I give you what you need.
All right. So I have this. I have some. Can I use a flashback to basically be that I stole a bunch of expensive alcohol from their
Sure.
from that lady's house?
Yeah, there was some there. Yeah.
I think that would just be like a flashback, but also just what you would do.
Yeah. So she takes out a couple of very clearly like top-notch expensive alcohols. She's like, all right, so this is the payment for I need a set of blueprints. All right.
Oh, set of blueprints. That's pretty easy for me, as you know.
Yeah. What's the mansion called?
The mansion. It's just called the Pharaoh's Mansion.
Yeah, I need some blueprints on the Pharaoh's mansion. Yeah.
Finally hitting that place, huh? Quite a bit of rumors going around about that place.
What are you talking about? She winks. I'm just doing a little bit of business with some of the people there.
Yeah, alright. That should be very easy for me. Just give me one moment. Imagine like a tilling door, like how it just closes up, shut. Yeah, it closes up, and then as per normal, the door to the side unlocks for you just to come in because you're cool. But
Dank.
Yeah.
She goes in.
All right, she goes in. You can see all the masses of paper that she's seen a million times by now, and Augustus just kind of sliding along, just kind of counting out, and then pulling out the little folder for that mansion, and walking back over. Here you go.
Alright, thank you, my man. I remember nobody ever heard about it. And she pulls out one last bottle and hands it to him.
Yeah, no one. You weren't even here tonight.
Uh-huh.
They don't even know you.
Alright, and so she's done. She goes.
Yep. Now on to our crazy lady.
Alright, so I've given this a tiny bit of thought. Keyword tiny. And have decided that my contact, Bazo Baz, the gang leader, that his gang, the reason I hang out with his gang and are so close with him is that they are a group of anarchists. They buy our the information up here on both the estates in order to rob and or cause ruckuses within them. So I'm skipping down the street with my cane, and as soon as I see Bazo and his boys, I just squeal out, "Mr. B!" and then charge over and give him a hug.
Oh, hello there, dear. It's been a while. What have you been up to?
Oh, Mr. B, you'd be so proud. We broke into this house and set fire to this mean old lady. It was great.
Oh, that's great. That's great, sweet.
Oh, but it's even better than that, Mr. B. I swear to God, this is the best news you're ever gonna hear.
Oh,
We're
that's
going.
a big claim.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be busting into a party of a bunch of rich people. Now, normally that wouldn't be such an issue, but in this case, I got a word in that they got a stone in there that's even bigger than your hand. Your hand, Mr. B, nice and big. Oh, just the way I like it. Now, listen, here's the thing. Me and my team, we're going to go in there. We're going to get a bunch of information, like usual. get out that information so that these bourgeoisie pieces of shit get knocked down, and we're going to steal that gem. And the person who's going to be stealing that gem, I can point him out to you. He's the commander. He's the big fella. All you got to do is knock him down and steal the stone on our way out. Only trouble is, he's a bit of a hard ass. So, in order to beat him, and in order to get a chance at him, you're going to want to create a distraction, right? So what I'm thinking, Mr. B, is that we're going to, get in there, and as soon as we're in the doors, as soon as we start looking around, you and the jesters, you're going to bust in, you're going to knock down the gates, you're going to crack all the windows, and give those rich bastards a scare they ain't never going to forget. And then, when everyone's fleeing out, we're going to get you that stone.
That's a great thing, Sweetie.
Oh, Mr. B, idea. I'm so glad you like it.
He puts his hand on her head and just ruffles her hair. Yeah, you make me proud.
Oh, brownies, I love you so much. Now wait here, I'll give you the signal on the night of the robbery. But just you wait, Mr. B, you're gonna be so proud of your little corpse eyes.
Oh, I already am.
And she dances off back down the street.
Oh.
Oh, that's so good. I love that.
Fucking murder some folk.
Yeah, so,
So do you mention this to your partners in crime?
Oh, yeah, no, I mentioned the fact that we're totally going to get a gang to move in and bust up all the things. And cause all the rich bastards some difficulties so that we'll have a clean escape and a chance to look around during the panic.
How'd you entice them?
Oh, easy. These anarchists are so easy to manipulate. All you have to do is tell them that there's, rich assholes, hanging around they can spook, make sure they have a way in so that they don't get stopped at the gate, and then provide them with enough of, let them know exactly when things are going to be at their most convenient for them to bust in and cause some havoc without getting caught. Plus, I told them they could loot the place. Hell, as long as enough of them get in there and get out again, they can probably run off with a lot of stuff, and they aren't looking for the same stuff we are. They're into all that, frou-frou jewelry and gold and all that.
Like the jewel I'm gonna be stealing.
Oh, please, you big baby. We ain't gonna let them have the jewel. That one's for you. Ain't that right, Commander?
I'm just gonna do the, alright. If any of them get in my way, I'll try to incapacitate them instead of killing them.
Oh, you're so sweet, Commander. Ain't he the sweetest? I'm looking over at Peking Duck. Ain't he just a dreamboat?
So I'm gonna look through my documents
what?
pull out my
I'm asking if you agree that the commander here is just the sweetest and just a sweet dreamboat.
She sort of mixes, swishes around the drink and looks down at it that she has before looking away and taking a drink.
Corpse Eyes just pokes her tongue out at you, no fun.
I'm gonna set my ring on the table that I took. If they start bitching about how much they weren't able to loot, give them that.
Dank.
All right.
So the night of the theft.
Yep, it is the night of the party.
Yeah.
Probably Balil should roll the engagement roll because leaders generally roll that. It'd be a
I
second.
also have you gain a +1 to the engagement roll if you've gathered info on the target or location, which we have.
Plenty of, yes.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
It's a fortune roll. And
a fortune roll?
Yes, and a fortune roll Give me a second. A fortune roll. I have it in here somewhere. There's just so many pieces of paper. That's action rolls.
Oh, damn, we should have gotten second story. That's +1 to engagement rolls for infiltrations and burglaries.
Oh.
Oh, well. We'll like, buy that as the next thing we get.
It's... God damn it. Fucking hell. I feel bad. That's an action roll.
Meme.
Meme. It's
A meme
1d6 for each trait you have.
Oh, by the way, Winner, real quick, I believe we get one bonus to our crew advancement because we definitely executed a profitable burglary, robbery, or other theft. It wasn't the one we were supposed
Yeah,
to,
we did.
but we did.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you definitely get that. So it's 1d6 for each trait. So and a trait is it's what's above your skills, and that is just the addition of how many skill points do you have?
What?
Like how many
Skill
each
point.
individual skills do you have? Like how do you have 1 point is hunt? If you have any points in hunt, that's 1. Any points in study, that's 2. Just how diverse is your thing?
For hunt and study
For
specifically.
all of it. No.
I have 4 different
Okay,
things.
then
Then it would probably be me.
I have 5 total skills. In like variety, like in terms of ones I have points in, I have 2 that are 2 and 3 that are 1.
I'm gonna say you have a major advantage with all of your planning, so that's another 1 plus the 1 you have.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a very large.
So this is 66s?
Yes.
And okay, in this one we do actually. Can we assist with this one?
No, engagement rolls is special. That you can't. Because no one's technically making it. It's not an action roll.
Okay, I was gonna say that would be great if we could like make this like all the 6s that we like A6s we rolled getting added to a crit.
Yeah, so I roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll 66s.
Sweet.
Nuff will be with us. Nuff will be praised. Nuffle, whose fate is decided this day.
Alright, I rolled.
Alright, so what are your rolls?
So I have a 5, a 5, a 1, a 5, a 3, and a 4.
Alright, so you rolled a 5 in totality. That's how shitty this thing can be sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's all in luck. So the camera pans back just as you're reaching, like just as you're getting inside of the compound that you're
So it's Mission Impossible. Nice.
Do.
I'm going to. By the way, I'm carrying my documents that show that I am a plumber.
Alright.
My tinkering tools, my staff,
Mhm.
and the all-purpose lockpicks,
Alright.
as well as a pistol that I'm hiding. So, all told, that's a load of 3 because the blowgun and darts, because they're disguised as staff, don't actually count as anything.
Yep.
Also my Spirit Bane charm, but everybody probably is carrying that.
Yep, everyone has one.
Yep.
Alright, so how do you want to sneak in?
Oh, sneak in. Perish the
Well,
thought,
how do you
my
want
dear.
to get in?
So, I'm gonna say, let me go in through the front door, and I'll let you guys in on the second story using our rooftop access.
See, we can do that, or you two can do that. I have a different idea.
Wait till a bunch of cronies come in and start bashing around the place and fucking everything up?
I'm sorry. I don't believe you understand exactly who I am. I'm, by the way, dressed up in like
probably-
incredible, in fine jewelry and clothing.
Yeah. You realize that they're at a party at an other house, right?
I'm aware.
Okay. So, who are you being?
I'm being myself, darling.
Weird ass noble shit. Anyway,
Yeah, I just started like walking up the stairs, like holding out my hand and like a slight like wilt over my shoulder.
remember the thing that's gonna before we do, the thing that's gonna make
There are still a few
the
guards at the house. Like,
yeah,
you're
there are
just getting
guards
in.
at the house. There is also like servants inside, paid servants, not like, fucking weird ass motherfuckers, but like fucking slaves or anything. They're like butlers and
Oh yeah, there's
maids
plenty
and
of-
whatnot. So remember that that's happening. Other than that, that's why I'm going in as a serviceman, right?
Fair enough. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. As far, what are you doing? Are you going to be a lady in waiting that's waiting for their eldest son to return from the party?
Who was that directed towards?
assume-
That was towards Duhad.
Oh, and I'm like, oh no, first thought again, my dear. Now I have a genuine reason to be at this party.
It's not a party. The party's at the other place.
Wait, why am I breaking into this place? And this is the place where the party's going. Oh right. Well, I forgot my bag. I'm going to ask these kind gentlemen to bring it in to help me find it.
All right.
That's an easy way to get through the front doors.
Yeah, I'm going to walk up carrying my tinkering tools and my credentials.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to like dump everything that I brought with me into like a bag and then hand it to Peking Duck. Hold this, dear.
Of course.
Now, darling, I grab the commander by the shoulder and lace my arm under his. Forward.
So just so you're aware, what kind of clothing are you wearing?
Like fine like clothes, like royal clothes and jewelry.
Right, you're being led up the steps by a man in workers' garments, covered in grease.
I'm fine. And put a delicate resting hand on your
Well, no.
shoulder.
Well, no, either way, me leading you to the house to,
Yeah.
this is.
Oh no! I understand. Go ahead, lead us, bad girl.
Yes, of course, milady. There's a wince as I say it.
As you say that, like the veneer of class drops away, and I just give you this manic grin, like I'm a lady. I'm gonna remember that tonight, Commander.
No, you're
Now
not.
lead the way.
Because that's when you forget it. And of course, random bottle of, workers' booze, taking a sip, knocking on the door.
One of the maids opens the door.
Oh, there you are, domestic help. Listen here, I'm missing a bag. I believe I left it with your mistress when I was visiting the other day. This creature here has offered very kindly to show me back during the night, but I'm glad to see servants of proper breeding are here. Come along, bad girl.
That sounds like a sway?
That's a sway.
Alright.
Yeah,
Also,
that
I'm
is
going to
very
be
much this way.
relying on the assistance of these two to help because I'm using them as props.
Yeah.
You
You're
could
using the
try
redhead
to-
as a prop, by the way. You're literally using the redheaded stepchild as a prop.
Oh, shut up. If you had a soul, I might feel bad about it.
You can try to help Graham if you wish.
I look like I am supposed to be there.
Alright.
So, like,
No, I'm more
I'm just-
relying on Peking Duck for support, as she is my bad girl.
Oh, forgot that I had to push to talk again.
That's right.
Alright. So I roll a support roll, correct?
Yeah, no. When you could just take one stress to.
Oh, okay.
With a help roll, that's a
shit.
bit weird.
Okay.
But
Um,
Okay, yeah. What was
Wait,
it? Fives
is
and
that-
sixes are successes or criticals?
6 is the only thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
Five,
well,
you mean? Yeah,
1 6 and 2 5s.
yeah, it's still 6.
Yeah, so 6, but yeah.
and I'm gonna hold out my papers to the woman.
As is enough of a critical success that I like,
Yeah.
just like as you hold out the papers, I'm like, no time for that. Out of the way. I need to
I
go
have to
get my
explain
bag.
why I'm here. Sorry, ma'am, I was leading this lady back, but your upstairs toilet has an issue. Apparently, we got it through the
I just like to imagine
pipeline.
that Duhad is pulling the maid away by like the hand.
Yeah, like no, like what I'm saying is, by the critical success, you don't have to make a roll anymore.
Yeah.
Because I'm just dragging the servant away.
Oh no, I got another 6. So
Oh,
because
good.
it's synchronized.
Oh, God.
Like that's the thing. I'm doing the commanding presence of "Let me do my job, bitch." Like this is what I'm doing.
So yeah, with that, like,
I think this poor maid is just like, I understood the first time. You don't both have to yell at me.
yeah.
So, do get a hold of the master of the house. Have him meet me in the upstairs bathroom in 2 hours. I'm gonna check
Well
all of your
done!
toilets now.
And I left my
You're
bag
right.
down in the laboratory. Point the way, servant.
You went down to the laboratory.
Of course I did. Do you not recognize me? I am Lady Kane, finest engineer in all the land. Well, at least of any decent breeding.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a look and then just like reach towards the hidden pistol on my back. Well, you know, us less well-bred engineers are gonna have to just take care of the normal shit.
Well, yes,
You
I
know.
suppose you would.
Yeah,
It's what,
because you can't be bothered to do actual meaningful work.
well, maybe if meaningful work wasn't quite so boring, we wouldn't need people with lower intelligences to actually do it.
Yeah, if I could hide the click of my pistol. Now, anyway, you get a hold of your bag, miss. I hope you have a good day. And I'm gonna go off and
Doodle pip.
fake inspecting the bathroom in the study.
Yes. Show anyone who gets in your way your bags. Well, see, it's just dragged around the corner.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the cat in. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
I'm hunting for that jewel and that information.
All right.
How's my pretty girl?
So roll that. Like, how would you be
My pretty
hunting
girl.
for that?
It's
Would you
far.
just be walking around or what?
All right.
But
anyways,
with the plans and the knowledge of nobility that I have, I would be combining these two things to already know where they were.
All right. So
You could just
know-
use the fucking blueprints and give a guess too.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was using the
yeah, with all of
blueprints.
that will help your hunt roll. So make that hunt roll. So
Do I start off with a die bonus or just?
there are no things that give you die bonuses. It's just unless someone takes stress. What helps is your risk and your effectiveness.
4 and 5.
4 and 5. With some difficulty and some guards and other waiters and maids asking you for your licenses and trying to lead you to the bathroom instead of just for what you
You
want.
got plumbing coming through this wall.
So did I follow April's character?
Did you?
Well,
That's up to you.
Yeah, I'd say so, unless you have a different idea.
no, I'm good.
Yeah. So
I was
got
just
cat on
wondering
my
because
chest.
otherwise she would have snuck around back and snuck in through the window that one of y'all would open for her.
I'm gonna open the wall of one of the. I'm gonna open the window in one of the bathrooms just in case. But you would probably, as somebody who's supposed to be or who is currently in the guise of a servant, be led to the sitting room and given largely free reign, and on the ground floor.
Mhm.
Like one maid goes over to you and helps you get into the main living room quarters area, and helps you sit down and asks if you want anything.
Yeah. So, did I find what I was looking for?
After quite a bit of time, you did.
Okay.
Like after a good amount of time with the others. So Duhad, as the first mate that you've been dragging,
I'm swapping back to the phone.
so you lead this first woman, and she's pretty convinced that it was in the laboratory. So she kind of takes lead when you stop really knowing where to go.
User was moved to your channel.
Right.
And opens up a hidden bookshelf doorway into a basement.
Very good. What can you do? This level of security is needed in order to get the riffraff out, I suppose. Oh, but the necessities and burden of being part of the proper class.
Yes, that is very true, Miss Kane. Miss Kane, that's your name, yes?
Miss Kane, yes, that's correct. But you can call me lady. I'm afraid that
Alright.
people of your birth aren't really allowed to say my name, at least not unless you're a butler or possibly one of the leading house staff, which it doesn't look like you are, so I'd probably just keep that under your hat.
Yes, my lady. She sighs a little bit as she waits for you to walk down first.
I do. And behind
you
her
go
is
into-
Peking Duck.
You go into a long laboratory, filled with many vials and other stuff. So, Danica, you are sat down and asked if you want anything to drink.
Yes,
room.
please.
The new maid, there are two maids now, will nod and go to the kitchen and come back with a glass of water. But that will take some time. You can try to sneak off if you want.
Is there anything bag-like around here?
No, not really.
Okay.
It's a very well kept.
I'd like to. I'd like to basically survey the room that I'm in currently for anything of value.
I got Toon survey as well, so I'd like to assist her.
Well, you're not in the same room.
You're
You
not in
can't
the
help
same
each
room.
other.
Well, then I'm also going to survey.
All
Room
right.
I'm in.
Each roller is survey.
4.
So you can't really find. You find you find something passable, but you don't
So what if
really
I
know
don't have
what it
anything in
is.
that skill?
You roll 2d6 and you take the lower.
So I rolled a 4 and a 6.
All right, so you got a 4 because 2d6 take the lower.
Is that good or mediocre? Or is that bad or
It's
mediocre?
pretty good. Like you didn't get a 3 or lower, which is where it really gets bad.
Dank.
You have a partial success. You find a small little what's it called? Small little thing of value. You find a nice picture, but it looks a little hard to take it away and just hide because it's rather large.
So any little like expensive little knickknacks, like a watch
like-
maybe?
There's a watch like within one of the cushions. Like
I'd like to pocket
Okay.
any of those.
All right, that will be. I'm going to have to make like a total coin counter because you got quite a big coin right now. You have like 7 coins. So, and that's like split among you, so you have enough because your stash can only have so much and you can only have so much. But we'll deal with that at the end.
Yeah. How far away is she from where I'm currently located?
She's standing at the door, so you're probably like 3 meters away.
Alright. So I look around to make sure there's no one looking. Then I skip over to her and go, Boss! Boss, what time is it?
The maid looks up to her watch and it's like 2 hours till curfew.
Alright, excellent. In that case, I like tap my foot 3 times, then like duck down and plug my ears.
Oh, it's a signal.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Well, I also like mostly just timing it. So yeah, I'm like explosion time.
Oh god.
So let's take this perspective to Danica because she's the closest to the door. You just see a bunch of. You can hear a bunch of fighting, and then the front room doors, which are 10, not 10, like 8 meters away from you, they just explode and get thrown to each side as this raid starts.
Okay.
I can hear that very clearly, correct?
Yes, you can see.
Dude, I could fucking feel that shit.
Yeah.
Alright,
Like,
so I'd like to immediately sprint, because I obviously know the layout of the building from the thing. I'd like to go to the bedroom and start rummaging through jewelry and quickly grabbing that before they can get to there.
Alright, roll. What would you roll? Maybe a.
I call that a probably a survey to like quickly identify what is valuable, grab it, and then fuck
Yeah.
off.
Alright.
God damn it, Duhad! You gotta make it skills that I'm actually good at.
Oh, sorry.
You can debate it. Like,
Hunt would also make a lot of sense.
I don't have anything in that skill. It's the same.
that's me.
I don't really know how to justify it as anything other than insight.
Yeah.
You could use your knowledge that you attained through careful study prior to the mission to get a good idea as to where things might be, and thus justify using study.
I just rolled 2 2s. So.
Oh, so I guess it doesn't matter no matter what you roll.
So
Okay.
you found cubic zirconium 500 years before it was invented.
God.
No, about 115. But
You're
anyway,
quickly surpassed by people in like full running equipment as they pass you and go to every single room, ripping
Alright, well.
everything to shreds.
have I found? Because I assume the guards have left now. Have I now
Yeah.
gotten the jewels and the information?
You just got to the safe during like just as it exploded. So,
All right, I'm gonna tinker fuck it.
Yep. Easy enough.
All right. 6 and a 3.
3, take the 6, you crack it open, you find a large ruby as well as a few letters of seemingly importance.
Of no importance or of
Of-
seeming importance?
Of seemingly great importance since it's in a safe.
Taking all of that, then heading to the roof.
Alright, you take all of that and head to the roof. Uh,
Because the guards are now dealing with the shit downstairs.
Yep. So, what are you doing, Duhad?
Oh, I'm dancing around in like the main room as anarchy spills out all around me and cackling while dancing on my feet on tiptoes.
What did you get on that survey again for the laboratory?
Oh, for the laboratory? Oh, I got a 4.
You got 4?
Yeah.
There were some things of value that you could find.
Oh, that's
could
great.
find
I mean, I was
detectives.
mostly just trying to find out where that lab was so I could sell the information to... Brownie! Oh, Mr. B, I got something for you.
Oh, what is that?
I know about a laboratory where they're working on something special.
Oh, that sounds like we could figure out what that is for. And,
Oh, Mr. B, we can set it up and cause all sorts of fun mayhem in the city.
Yep, we can probably create quite a few bad things for the city.
Especially since it's probably like a thing for erectile dysfunction that can be repurposed into a bomb. Because this is a nobility in steampunk universe.
Yeah, so I lead him down to the contraption, and there's that maid who was down there before, right? There wasn't
Yeah.
anyone else down there with us, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the word "ha ha ha" has been written all over the walls in her blood. Isn't it
You
exciting?
need to roll a skirmish for that.
Oh, come on, she's a maid. I just stabbed her in the back real quick while on my way out.
I guess.
Like,
Not
Mr.
that
B!
Stabbing in the
look-
back would be a prowl.
Look, I'm just saying, narratively speaking,
It's a
it's just some
quick
frightened
thing.
maid. It's not like I'm
Yeah.
engaging in a fight. It's like, look, Mr. B, a present just for you.
Ugh, this is a great present. Not as good as this place, but great present, great present.
Well, it's all for you, my precious little sweetums. Okay, I gotta get out of here, or else the rest of the crew is going to start wondering. But just like always, let me know what you're doing with this thing, and I promise we're gonna paint this town red.
Oh, we will, sweetie. Now go
All right.
have some fun.
All right, Dynica would like to make her way towards everyone else to make their escape.
Yes, that would be to the roof. I would assume.
Well, no, the plan was to go through the sewers to escape.
All right, then you'll head down to the sewers.
Sure.
No, I do not, because I don't trust people, so I am using the rooftop access that we also have to escape that way.
All right.
I'm once again just dancing out the front door.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to use the sewer access.
Yeah.
All right. So
So I know that one of my crew members is safe because she's got an alliance with these folk. I know that my other one is safe due to the fact that
She's sane enough
she's
to
using
actually,
the sewer access.
yeah, take care of herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This goes by my obligation of no man left behind, or no person left behind. As long as I know that everybody is safe, I would use the rooftop access, because I fully expect one of them to stab me in the back, which they kind of did. So I would go using the rooftop access to get back to my place, get back to the headquarters.
all right. Duhad, roll a fortune roll.
All right. Fortune
Should I
was that?
roll a prowl
That's,
or a fortune roll as well?
You can roll a fortune roll. That's the one. If you have one in this stat, that counts as one, and you roll that.
What?
If you have 1 point in the stat, that would be adding a d6 to any skill, such as hunt, study, survey, like the engagement roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Okay, so I
for
rolled a
each
2,
skill-
a 1, a 1, and a 4.
You rolled a 4, so you have some difficulty getting the sewer open, but can't. But you can get.
No, I'm only D6s.
Yeah,
I
that's
took
the
them to
point
that
is-
for various other reasons. Okay.
Why not just roll a d6 multiple times?
I will. I just. Okay, well, it doesn't matter because I rolled a 6, so I can't roll any higher than that.
Well, you can crit, but
Okay, you're right. I can crit multiple times. No. Okay, so 6.
And then you need one from me.
you took a very quick way out. This was just to see if you would, if anyone will see you on your way out. You took a way out. You took a very quick and nice way. No one looks up.
Yeah, 6 and a 5.
There you go. So you all get back after some more bloodshed, and including some blue coats,
Ooh.
from that Danica would have had happen.
Yeah, so, like, by the time we all arrive back in the thing, I have a sledgehammer I picked up from somewhere along the street, and there's blood now just all over it.
By the time I get back, I have already given the gem. I have cut it. I've given the gem to a jewel crafter to have him cut it into 2 separate but also large stones.
That will be done during the downtime.
Okay. So, yeah, okay, my apothecary friend can do it. So, yeah, I'll have that done during the downtime. Yeah, I'll be at the place waiting for everybody when they get back with booze on the table for everybody, or booze for me and the leader, and then for me and Belial, and then a glass of milk.
All right. So now is is kind of the wrap up before downtime. So let's start with the payoff. So you would a score yields 1 rep per tier of target. This was a tier 4 target that you just completely decimated.
Remember, we took a shitload of other. We took the other target first before too.
And she was a tier 3 target.
Mm-hmm.
So you have.
What about the shit that I just took knickknacks and all that inexpensive
that's
money?
money.
Added. Yeah, that's coin. This is just rep. So you've earned. You've earned 7 reputation.
All right.
Your professional has changed. Your professional will be rewritten during different times.
All right.
I felt that I was very professional.
Yes,
I
but
feel
it
that
ended up
somebody
in a
else-
complete bloodbath. It's the crew reputation, not your own.
That's fair.
Reliable. We get the job done.
We do get the job done, even if we're no longer getting paid for the job.
We'll deal with that later. Okay. Over the entire score, you've earned 9 coins worth of money, which is ridiculous.
All right.
Okay.
So how is that divided between us?
I'd say 2, 2, and 2, and then the rest goes into the actual funds.
Okay.
You already have
That's something.
the 2, 2,
Well,
2,
no, I meant
6.
like 2, 2 personal, and then 2, 2, and 2 personal. Then 3 goes into our guild funds.
Normal.
You don't have enough money in your like if you look at the tier sheet, you don't have any vaults, so you only have the coin, so you can only put 2 more in.
Okay, so then
So the rest needs to be dispersed among you.
Okay, well, the gem was going to be split in between me and. Wait, we don't have a vault? How do we not have a vault?
It's
You have
part
to
of the track. We had to get it
Yeah.
along the track till we have a vault.
Can we pay for it?
That is what you use coin for. That is one thing you can use coin for.
Then let's use
don't know
the...
that exact
yeah.
number.
Yeah,
That can be
let's-
done during downtime.
Well, what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
like, why don't, instead of putting all the coin into various things, we just right now say we're going to invest some of the coin into, like, buying out part of the
A vault. Yeah.
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 Alright. Okay, that will be noted.
Okay, so how many coins did we put in the vault into the coin collection?
3 for the guild, and then 2 for each of us.
Okay, so I'm just gonna make down 3 in the coin, and we'll take out whatever's needed for the vault.
hmm
And then
So-
all right, and then we definitely, as far as a crew goes, we absolutely pulled off another job profitably.
So that's 2 jobs we pulled off profitably.
And okay,
Yeah.
bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one. We absolutely developed a new reputation.
Yes.
For effectiveness, not necessarily.
It might be. I'm thinking relentlessness, but I will look at different ones.
Well, we got the job done. Effectively, but brutally. So that would. But since we had the existing reputation of being professional, we no longer have that.
Yeah, it's changed. Yeah.
What's the one that's that means efficient, but is a different word?
Reliable. Or
Reliable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we always do the job.
We always do the job.
The devious
and we get
wombats
paid for
can. Yeah, the devious wombats never fail.
Yeah. Also, remember that I did give this half of the stone.
Yeah,
to
that's going
the,
into your own thing.
Yeah, that is half of it is going into the refugees.
Yeah, that will be adjusted. Okay,
Yeah.
time for the fun part about this. It's time for you to decide. Was that a smooth and quiet, low exposure
No.
operation? Was that contained and standard exposure?
No,
Was that loud and chaotic with high exposure?
still
or was
not
that
enough.
wild and
Well,
devastating?
would they know that
Hell
it was
yeah.
us though? Because they just know it was a bunch of anarchists
Actually,
that ran in.
no,
there.
it was extremely quiet. Are you
Actually-
kidding?
Actually, that's
It was
true.
quiet for us. It was
Yeah.
loud for
Yeah.
the rioters.
Yeah.
We were able to blame it on a set of rioting anarchists.
That's true. No one suspected us.
But as far as the way we entered, we were smooth.
Yeah, so actually I'd say that was a contained explosion. It was chaos, but it was very controlled chaos.
Yeah, I mean, you planned to get me stabbed in the back by a bunch of heathens, but
I didn't plan for it. I just thought it was an opportunity for everyone involved.
for me
Alright.
to get into combat, which would have been fun, I get that.
Was that? No, I mean either an opportunity for you to live or for them to make some money.
Yeah.
Alright, you get one more heat for there being for a valuable target, or high or well connected target, which the pharaohs are. One heat for being on hostile turf. Your turf is nowhere near Chanter Hall. And you're not at war, so you don't get one heat. If killing was involved, you get 2 heat, so you're gonna get 2 more heat. And so you're getting all but 3 heats in your track.
No, we made 4 heat in total. 1 heat for the thing, 1 heat for being far from home, 2 heat for killing. That's 4 heat.
One. It was a 2 heat.
Yeah.
Remember
all
high
but
targets.
Standard.
Oh yeah, high
They
target.
said
Okay.
all but 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All but so.
Yeah.
Well, that's all but 3. That's all but 3.
Mhm.
All right, but then if there's a high target, we get another point in our experience track for a crew,
Mhm.
because that is another one of the things.
Yep. And we'll probably deal with entanglements in downtime next time. Actually, we'll deal with entanglements this time, and we'll deal with downtime next time.
Well, considering the
So-
particular nature of this thing and the fact that there's still like 2 campaigns that have to happen in between now and its continuation, I think this is more of a one-shot.
Yeah,
Especially with how things turned out.
Saying we'll finish up this.
I think it went
entanglement.
well, though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no. I think we made a reputation, and that any
And,
future campaigns will be taking place in this universe.
In any campaign that takes place in this universe, we can definitely have it so that the crew is more of a thing. But we are.
Oh wow. That rule,
Giggling
though.
psychopaths.
Like,
We are
people can join the crew in the future, but we have a more experienced crew.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to save. Okay. So what would have happened if we wanted to continue is someone would have been arrested as
Why?
as the entanglement.
How?
The 3 notes goes.
Be-
Well, yeah. How exactly does that happen?
um,
What is the narrative explanation?
the narrative explanation is there were a few of the what are they called? A few of the anarchists got arrested and told that Duhad set it up, so it would probably been Duhad who had been arrested.
Oh, and so the anarchist bikermen are squealers? Okay, as soon as I get to prison, I am shivving them.
Oh yeah.
Bitches. No, sorry. Snitches.
Snitches
get
get stitches.
Yep.
That is the rule of the jungle, motherfucker.
Yeah. Because as far as everything else, Baleel and I got away without
Yeah.
being fucking noticed. Like, yeah, I was false name plumber here.
Yeah, it's fine though. I mean, like again, it doesn't really matter. They can
Yeah.
they can arrest me all they want. Yeah, my beloved Puddin is gonna get me out of prison.
Yeah, and he probably does have some escape strategies.
Yeah.
He does.
Plus, he has
Regardless,
a doomsday weapon.
Which we're going to talk about later, but
Oh god. So that was a one shot. Blades in the dark.
All right. Well, see you guys next time
You should
for.
incorporate those characters when the actual campaign comes up.
yes.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, till next time.